Hello everybody, how are you today? Did you sleep well last night? I hope you did, right? And everyone, what day is today? Actually, today is the last day of the week, right? I believe that you have done a very good job with our online class. You did a lot of homeworks with your teachers, right? And you watched several videos. Okay, so today normally we study the listening to the news, right? So the listening to the news tools we study on Friday. Very good. So I hope that you guys have the book with you because this is very important and it makes you easy to learn. Without textbook, it is very difficult, right? So you can go to your campus and then get a new one. Good. So now let's go into the lesson. So today we are going to start the first chapter of the book. And in the first chapter, it contains some units, right? So the chapter one is about the American life. In this chapter, you will learn how American people live, right? And for unit 1, we learn about the gold rush. Everyone, so when the word gold rush comes to your mind, what do you think about, right? So the word gold rush here, it refers to the discovery of the gold, right? Yes. So in this lesson, in this unit, you are going to study and you are going to listen. You are going to get the information about the gold rush in California, right? So, you know, like many years ago, American people, they went to California to look for gold because there are a lot of gold. There were a lot of gold, and people try to look for gold, and they get the gold in order to be rich. Yes, good. So, and how about your country? Do you have any gold rush in your country before? Actually, in Cambodia, yes, we did. We had some kind of this thing, but you know, like at that time, like in the past, people look for the diamond. Okay, look for the diamond. In Cambodia, people look for diamond, for gold. So they went to the mountain or some area, all right? Some places that they believe there are many golds inside the ground or in the rock. So they try to find all of those things and then they put that into the market. All right? Good. So now everyone, before going into the information of this unit, we are going to study some of the vocabularies. All of these vocabularies are very important for the listening. Yes. If you do not understand or if you do not know all of this vocabulary, there are some problems, there are some barriers, some difficulty for you to listen. Because when you listen, you cannot see the words, right? Good. So now, let's go to the first vocabulary of the day is the word prospector. The word prospector. So prospector function as a noun, right? So we say a person who looks for gold. A person who looks for gold. As I have a picture here, so you can see in this picture there are two prospectors, and they are looking for the gold, right? Good. And the next one is the word sluice box. Sluice box, all right? Sluice box function as noun. This is the equipment used to filter earth. So the sluice box, it means like, you know, when you find the gold, because the gold are under the ground or the gold are in the earth, which mixed with the earth. So when you collect when you collect all of those earth, you have to filter it. So how do you filter it? You use the sluice box. So this is the kind of sluice box that the prospector used to filter the earth when the earth are away. All right. So the rest are the rock. Oh, so, I'm sorry, not the rock, the gold. Right. Good. And next one is the word excavate. Excavate. Do you know the word excavator? Right. Excavator is the machine. It's a very big machine in order to dig out of the ground. Right. Yes. But in the past, there were no excavator. People use some kind of traditional material or traditional equipments to excavate, to dig the ground. Right? Good. Next one is the word deposit. Deposit. Deposit function as noun here. We say an accumulation of something. What does the word accumulation mean, everyone? So accumulation means something that have been collected, right? So deposit here is the something that have been collected. So when you collect all of those things, and then the thing that you collect are only the gold, right? So this is the deposit. Next one is the word trailer. Trailer. Trailer function as a noun, and we say a small house that can be moved to another place. All right. As you know that the prospector, when they try to look for gold, they cannot stay in one place. They have to move from one place to another place. So they cannot build the house that cannot be moved. They have to build the house that can be moved. You got that, right? Yes. The word, next one is the word prompting. The word prompting. So prompting here function as noun, and we say when you try to make someone say something. All right? So this is prompting, when you try to make someone to say something about what you want to know. All right? Good. And the last word is the word warrior. Warrior. So warrior is a noun, and we say is a soldier. But normally warrior, like they know how to fight, and they are very good at fighting, and they also know how to battle. They are very good in the battle, right? Good. So now, everyone, today we learn about all of these words. The first one is the word prospector, sluice box, excavate, deposit, trailer, prompting, and warrior. Good. So now let's move to the next page, to page A1. If you have a book, turn your book to page 8 altogether. And on the page 8, you will see the first one here is you will see we say VOA News, right? VOA is new. VOA stands for the Voice of America. Okay? So this is a new from the Voice of America. And here is the note taking. So for the note taking here, it contains three main points that you have to think about, and you have to be noted about, because all of this main point you are going to listen about, and then you have to do the exercise to complete some of the notes or some of the words into the blank, right? So before going to that, I would like to introduce this to you. So this we say listen to the news and complete the notes. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words here. So what you have to do with these 5 words is to use this 5 words to complete into each main point, right? So in the first main point is we say cause of seeking gold. The second one is prospector type 1. Last but not least is the prospector type 2, right? So in the first one, you have one blank, In the second one, there are 2 blanks, and the third one, there are 2 blanks. So you have to use all of the 5 words to complete all of these blanks. You got that, right? And one more thing, I would like to give you some tips in order to be easy in listening. So in the listening, you have to do 3 things. The first one is the pre-listening, but this is for yourself, all right? The pre-listening, while listening, and after listening, right? Good. So before listening, you have to read all of this first, in order to get or in order to be familiar with the information that you are going to listen about, right? So, and then you have to be noted with all of these key terms, and then you know where to fill this key term into the blank, right? Good. And then what you have to do next is to listen. All right? When you listen, you have to listen carefully, and you can listen around like 2 or 3 times if you want. All right? So the first one, you have to listen to get familiar with the information, with the listening. And then second time, you try to guess. Okay? You try to guess to complete the words. And if you listen to the third time, the last chance for you is, if you are not very clear, you have to guess, or you have to complete it. All right? Do not leave that blank. You have to complete it, right? Good. So all these are just some of my tips that I would like to give that to all of you. So what you have to do now is, you can pause the video for a few minutes, and then you can listen to the audio that your homeroom teacher sent to you. That audio is about this exercise, right? Good. Okay, everyone, I believe that you have done your listening, right? And I also believe that you have done the blanks too, right? Good. So now let's check whether you have the correct answers or not. So the first one, we say cause of seeking goal. Okay, cause of seeking goal. And in the book here, we say price of gold remains strong even in a cash economy. Okay, this is what many Americans to seek gold in California. So this is prompting. Good. Okay, so this is prompting. So I write about prompting here, and then I cross it out. Good. And move on to the second main point is the prospector type 1. Okay, so the first one we say, does it for what? Does it for warrior? Does it for retire? Does it for fun? Or does it for money? So number 2 here is, does it for fun, right? Okay, so I write fun here. So in the listening also told you that the prospector type 1, they does the gold rush just only for fun, right? Good. And number 3, we say weekend what? Blah blah blah, and then has other jobs and hunts for gold in free time. All right. So this one, number 3 is weekend worry, right? Weekend worry. Okay. So I cross the word worry out. Okay. So weekend warriors has other jobs and hunts for gold in free time, right? Good. And the last main point is the prospector type 2. The prospector type 2. We say, does it for money? All right. So the prospector type 2, they does it for money. Some have been out of work. Yeah. They They do not have work to do anymore, so they have to do it for money. Way to make extra what? Number 4, and keep food on the table. Extra money. Very good. Extra money. Okay. We say spends many hours a day doing it. Okay, they spend many hours and also many days to get the goal. And the last one, we say few people can find enough to what? We have only the last one, right? So the money is out. So the last one is the word retire. Very good, everyone. So the word retire. All right. So I think now you have done a very good job all of this, and we also complete all the blanks, right? Good. So what you have to do next is I would like to give the comprehension here. You have to answer these questions, all right? And this is your homework, okay? So you have to answer the 3 questions. There are 3 questions here, and there are also 4 answers, 4 possible answers. So you have to choose one, okay? So please do this exercise, and your home teacher will check that for you. Good. I believe that my section has come to the end, and I wish you the best of luck, everyone. Goodbye.